Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the shooting guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. Now here is Robinson. The D bit on that pass fake, and that freed him up. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And so here is Miami following the 3 by the Lakers.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Back to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Green bounce pass. There's the 3. Goran Dragic grabs the board. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. They kick it out to Green. Down low. Davis, the pass to James. Back to Caldwell Pope. From deep. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Back to Dragic. Will it go? The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Dragic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Oh, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Davis. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Olenicki's checked in for Jay Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Here's Hero. Here's Dragic. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Pass to Howard. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And the pass to Green. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Count that one.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Green passes to Caldwell Pope. LeBron dishes to Howard. Trying to get open is Davis. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Howard. He's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes to Adebayo. Iguodala right side. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Howard with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
And the Heat making a change here. Jones is checked in. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Hero passes to Olynyk. Jones trying to get open. A rebound by the Lakers. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's the break. And so Miami again turning it over. Lakers leading by 8. Green kicks to Howard. Trying to get open as Davis misses off the left iron.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Dragic the pass to Hero. Back to Dragic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, the defense clearly respecting Dragic's ability to shoot the ball, but they have to be aware of how good he is at drawing fouls on those attempts too.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Basket good. Dragic has got 7.
It's an energy boost not only for the player but for the team when Dragic gets hit like that and still finishes over the defense. His teammates are pumped. Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back to the action after this word. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Howard in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys,
they usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
A different look for Miami. Crowder, he's checked in for Derrick Jones. Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Goran Dragic. Here's Hero. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outer dishes to Butler. Outside Robinson. The feed now to Crowder. And the rejection by James. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson for three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Hero. Misses the three. Los Angeles leading by 7. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And no good, trying to use the glass. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Green after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Fires from the wing. Howard, and Howard with the second chance points.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Doubled by Howard. The pass to Olynyk. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range. Olynyk's got 5.
Olynyk showing some confidence now, and the big man is catching and firing.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Butler. Back to Robinson. Butler passes to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And stolen by Butler. Here's Hero. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Heat trail by 3. And the Heat call time here. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Howard. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Miami. Dragic looking for an opening. Adebayo, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
And the Heat making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively, but for sure. You knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Back to Green. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, Bam just not out there to be a rim protector, that time with good hands to get the steal.
Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And get a low of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. Now here's Dragic. 7 points in the game.
Dragic always scattering around, but that time got his feet up underneath him and knocks down the long ranger.
Here's Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. It's his first trip to the line. So he comes up empty, missing both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Lakers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. James, no good. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. And slam dunk by Butler.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
For Miami, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat out front. They're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. Miami had some issues in the first quarter. A big part of the problem was their defense and inability to slow down shooters. They gave up a sky-high shooting percentage against. There was a
When you can lean on your bench for offense, it's a nice advantage.
and Shaq. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to be.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Dragic in at the point. Green against Robinson. Bounce pass, Butler. Outside Dragic, 6 to shoot. And the the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Goran Dragic.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Even though he's one of the smallest guys right now on the floor, Dragic knows how to play big when he gets down low.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Loads it up for Adebayo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Here's Davis. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got 12.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And the Heat call time here.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Smith for three. Robinson pulls it in. Heat have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Rondo. Here's McGee. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Pass to Caruso. And McGee kicks to Smith. Over Butler. Los Angeles with another miss. Miami leading by 6. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys and he has taken off.
And Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Heroes got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Heat with some changes. Jones checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Robinson. Rondo, good.
You get into the painted area. Rondo's got great touch on the inside.
The pass to Olynyk. Wide wide open look. That one, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Passes it to Kuzma. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Rondo can't get it to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Iguodala, the pass to Crowder. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Pass to Rondo. Inside. Here's Kuzma. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Miami called for the foul. For Los Angeles, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And that one misses. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Bradley kicks to McGee. James, that's a 2-pointer. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bradley. And again, the Lakers, no good. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Adebayo. They get it back. McGee with the block. Ball's knocked loose. Kuzma passes to McGee. LeBron dishes to Cook. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Miami. They're leading by 8. Pass to McGee. Here is Cook. Takes a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Heat lead by 8. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Cook out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's LeBron in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Shoots from the right block, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Aggressive Andre Iguodala play there. Love how he draws contact while shooting.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Shots good from Butler.
Well, right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
Lakers trail by 11. To the inside. The pass to LeBron. Kicks to Rondo. Lets it go with a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Outer dishes to Dragic. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. And James pulls it down. The Lakers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Lets it go from the wing. The Lakers rebound. Pass to Cook. And McGee kicks to Cook. Shoots over Dragic. And that one comes up a bit short. The Heat leading by 11. Here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Oh, we've seen this so much throughout Andre Iguodala's career. Just a gamer who refuses to let the defense get to him.
Pass to Cook. Launches a three. Right side Rondo. James has a two-pointer. And the Lakers with another miss. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And they pick up 2. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Cook missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
First free throw is good.
You talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James. The amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Deflects the pass. Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
The Heat leading by 14. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Back to Cook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. There's the pass to LeBron. Here's Rondo. Here's McGee. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Crowder slams it in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Now a timeout called by Miami. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Butler deciding where to go with it. Feeds it to Crowder. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Butler.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by McGee.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. That free throw, no good.
Hill's smart about taking quality shots. He can play either forward position. It's a nice bit of versatility for a coaching staff.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. In the corner, Cook with it over Iguodala. Second chance shot. McGee's shot is off. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Miami. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And so he hits both. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Kuzma. He feeds it to McGee. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Leonard. McGee's shot is off. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line. That one is off.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique. Does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
Here's LeBron, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Andre Iguodala. The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.